Hello class. For this week I read Judy Blume, Tale of a Fourth Grade Nothing. I found it rather interesting and very relatable, so I get why it is in this category. It was funny, and to find out at the end that little Fudgy ate the turtle and really ate it, I was like, there's no way that happened, but it did, so that was pretty funny. I found this book really interesting, like I said, very relatable, and there were lots of funny, real elements that happened. I think that readers between 8 and 10 would get a lot of the humor and a lot of the frustration that was going on. So I think, many of them would have younger siblings that kind of steal the show, like little Fudge did. The same thing, I really think for the 6 to 8 year olds, they understand enough to know that eating a turtle, that's funny and really sad, but getting a puppy dog at the end is like a 6-year-old's dream, right? I don't know. I think I found it really interesting and humorous, so I feel like every age group would get a little something out of it. Maybe the 6-year-olds wouldn't be able to understand all of the emotions, but I think it was a great story. I think because these stories are so relatable, and what happens with the kids and going to the park and having to wait for your brother, or do things you don't really want to do to make one of your siblings do something that they don't really want to do. I think that all of the real aspects in this, and the fact that it was funny and fairly easy to read, I think that would all help the children be engaged and more willing to read in the future. All of these stories still have value today, even though they were written in such a different time. Children still want to go to the park. Children still want puppies. Children still have younger siblings or older siblings that get to do everything, or parents that lose a job or things like that. Those are all very real things that still happen and I think they're still relatable. Every aspect may not be would I let my kid of any age go play in Central Park by themselves? Probably not. But at the same time, I do let my daughter go to the little corner park. She's 13 now, though, so I don't know. I think that all of those things are still relatable today, even though there might need to be a little bit of tweaking going on. Not all mothers can stay home and take care of the house, like their mother did. Little Fudgy was able to have his mom all the time, but I think that it still has great value. For my post 2, I was a little disappointed actually that we were having to read Mo Willems books, because my daughter used to love to read these, and I mean love them. Drive me insane, love them. Especially when she learned about exclamation points and she was yelling every word in every book every time she read it. So it was so annoying. At the same time, I do understand the simplicity and, obviously point proven that my daughter loved the books. So he's obviously has the right formula for something. I think the simplicity really helps the children out. They feel like they've accomplished something after they've read books. And after reading a few of those books myself, I realized they were, they had a lot more words than I originally, like, as I was flipping through them. When she was reading them when she was younger, they have a lot more words than I really thought they did after actually sitting down and reading them with her. For this week, I read We Are in a Book, and that book was basically about the pig and the elephant. Piggy they realized they were in a book, and towards the end, they thought it was, or in the middle, they thought it was really funny that they can make the reader say what they wanted them to say. So for them, the chosen word was banana, and that was hilarious to them. And then they realized closer to the end of the book that it was ending. So at the end, they asked if you would read the book again, which is super clever, unless you're a parent like me that was extremely annoyed by these books. But we did read a lot of them, even though I was annoyed. So I think that, they grab the children's attention. They're simple. The drawings, like he said, are easy to copy. They're basically great books to get you using your imagination. You can really elaborate on the story with the children. The other book I read was Waiting is Not Easy, and I feel like this book obviously was about waiting, and waiting is a hard thing. I mean, I'm a grown-up, and waiting is a hard thing. I don't like to wait. So for children to wait, I feel like it's very relatable because they have to wait a lot too. And sometimes that's not easy. But in the end, like in this story, it really paid off because he really did get the surprise that was worth the wait. I believe that's all I have, so I hope everyone is having a great week. Talk to you soon.